Okay, ji. Assalamu alaikum, students. Hope everyone is fine. Everyone can hear me. So we are going to solve today October-November 2023 paper for the 4024 O-Levels Accounting. Paper 2, Variant 2, where calculator is 100% allowed. Okay. So let me write it down. This is basically October-November. Everyone can hear me, right? Is it clear voice, right? So
Yes, sir.
October-November 2022, 2023, October-November 2023. Paper 2, variant 2. Can I get a quick response? Everyone can hear me right? Following, seeing me
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
So we have
Yes,
question
we can.
number 1, which is on the basic maths, that is ratio, algebra, or ratio, proportion, profit, loss, those things. So we have a practical day life question with question number 1. Idris is the person repairing computers, sir. Total questions in this paper is 11, and it is one of the most recent paper as well. So we have, okay, this is how he calculates the charge for a repair. So he is going to calculate the charge for a repair. He repairs computers. So जैसे कि कंप्यूटर की शॉप होती है, वहाँ पर रिपेयरिंग होती है, तो वैसे ये बेसिक लेवल क्वेश्चन है, प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ, in which case he is charging for the first hour $56. So $56 he is charging for the first hour, and then for next 15 minutes, for each additional 15 minutes he is charging 12.25. So we have to work out the amount, sir. We have to work out the amount Idris is going to charge for a repair that will take him 2 hours. Okay, everyone getting it? So we have to work out the amount Idris will charge for a repair that will take him 2 hours. So it's very simple. It will be, sir, $56 is for the first hour, and it will be, sir, कि 2 hours total time ले रहा है, तो first hour यहाँ पर हो जाएगा, sir. And remaining, because 15 minutes he is taking each additional, charging 12.25. So everyone knows this case, sir. 1 hour is basically 60 minutes. So 1 hour is 60 minutes, sir. So it will be that if we have 15 minutes each, so ये 4 times of 15 हो जाएगा, right? 15 minutes into 4 will be 60 minutes, 1 hour. So we can clearly say that it will be, sir, 12.25 will be charged for almost 4 times. Okay. We will be charging 4 times the amount of 12.25 to make it the next additional hour. Okay. Getting it, guys? So that's how you will get the answer. Make sure the use of calculator. 12.25 into 4, 49 plus $56 is, sir, $105. Okay. Let me know. Understood this, guys? Any questions, any doubts?
No, sir.
Must be basic and simple, clear. Okay, it takes him 2 hours. So basically, first hour का value ये है, sir. First hour will be $56, and the second hour will be 15 minutes का each additional slot वो 12.25 charge करेगा. 15 minutes into 4 times will be 60 minutes, जो कि second hour हो जाएगा, and that will be 12.25. Next, the question is continuing, okay, and now we'll have to solve in the form of X. Idris is charging $166.25 for another repair. So his income from another, for working for another person and working for the repairs, his income is basically, sir, $166.25. He starts the work on the repair. So it's a time question. Okay, time question. He starts the work on the repair at 2:30 p.m. We have to, sir, find out the time when he will complete the repair. Okay. So, sir, we have to find out the time when he will complete the repair. So a very important question here. It will be, okay, we'll work out, sir. First, we'll have to work out how many hours he is working. Okay, so 166.25, sir. $166.25 is basically the total amount. For the first hour, he charges $56. And for each additional extra minutes, it will be 12.25 at the rate of X. Okay, so let's do it like this. Okay, 12.25 at the rate of X, where X is basically the number of minutes. Okay, everyone getting it? So we'll get, students, the X is basically, I'm telling here that X is basically the number of minutes, how many times it is coming. Okay, everyone getting that clear? So it will be, if we solve this, it will be, sir, 166.25 minus 56. 166.25 minus 56 will be 110.25. This goes there and subtracted. It will be 12.25 times of X. So 110.25 divided by 12.25. I am getting X is equals to this thing divided by that. So it will be, sir, 9. Okay. Is everyone getting it? So 110.25 divided by 12.25 is coming what? 9. So basically 9 slots of 15 minutes. Okay. Everyone getting it? So it will be, sir, there are nine times of 15 minutes. कि हर 15 मिनट कितनी बार लिए, वो नाइन टाइम्स हो गया. इसमें इट मीन्स के हम ये कर सकते हैं, टाइम कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं कि फर्स्ट आवर हो गया, फर्स्ट आवर तो ऑफिशियली कैलकुलेट हो गया सर. फिर 9 टाइम्स ऑफ 15 मिनट्स कितने हो जाएंगे स्टूडेंट्स. फिर टॉक अबाउट के 15 मिनट्स के 9, तो 60 मिनट्स, और 120 मिनट्स, एंड आई थिंक 135 मिनट्स. ओके, सो इट विल बी 135 मिनट्स. सो हम ये कह सकते हैं कि 135 मिनट्स कितने होते हैं स्टूडेंट्स. सो इट विल बी 2 आवर एंड 15 मिनट्स, राइट. ठीक है. तो पहला घंटा तो हमने काउंट कर लिया, फर्स्ट आवर वी काउंटेड, दैट इज द बेसिक फर्स्ट आवर, बेसिक प्रीमियम $56. फिर हमने देखा कि एडिशनल कितना काम करा गया है, तो वो 2 आवर्स 15 मिनट्स किया क्या है स्टूडेंट्स. तो टोटल जो इस वर्क को टाइम लगा, कि सर टोटल जो टाइम लगा इस वर्क को, वो था 3 आवर्स 15 मिनट्स. अब आप इसको काउंट कर लें इस टाइम के अंदर, कि अगर आपने वो वर्क जो है वो 2:30 PM पे स्टार्ट करा है. इफ द वर्क वॉज स्टार्टेड एट 2:30 PM, सर, द वर्क वॉज स्टार्टेड एट द टाइम ऑफ 2:30 PM, तो वो आंसर क्या आ जाएगा स्टूडेंट्स, कि हम इसमें 3 आवर्स ऐड कर देंगे एंड 15 मिनट्स ऐड कर देंगे. तो 2:30 विल बी 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, एंड 30 मिनट्स प्लस 5:45. ओके, सो द आंसर शुड बी कमिंग स्टूडेंट्स, सर. 5:45 PM इज द टाइम नाउ, कि 5:45 PM हो जाएंगे at the time that this job will finish. Okay, at the time of the completing of the repair, it will be 5:45 PM. Let me know any questions.
No, sir.
Anyone else? Anyone? It's not a tricky question. It's just that you have to understand that you have to find the time here. But in order to find the time, okay, what will be the time at the completion of the job, we'll have to work out okay, how many hours the job was. So 1 hour is the basic hour, sir. And then it came the value, the x value come 9, sir, in solving in form of algebra. So 9 is basically के 9 intervals of 15 minutes. 15 minutes जो each additional वो charge कर रहा है उसके 9 intervals थे. तो 9 times of 15, तो 135 minutes job को और लगे. If we convert this in hours, it will be 2 hours 120 minutes होते हैं. 2 hours 15 minutes आ जाएगा. तो टोटल टाइम हुआ इस जॉब का 3 hours 15 minutes. हमने 2:30 के अंदर ऐड कर दिया, 5:45 पे ये जॉब कंप्लीट हो जाएगी. Hope everyone got this. Okay. Next is very common, easy question. के sir, we have Idris who is investing $6,200. Sir, Idris is investing $6,200 in an account paying compound interest. So the formula will be applied for, sir, compound interest. Okay, students. Okay, sir, we are going to apply the formula for compound interest at the rate of 1.7% per year. We have to calculate the total amount of interest that is earned at the end of 4 years. And so we have to apply compound interest formula will be amount is equals to principal, sir. Principal into 1 plus the interest rate 1.7%. And for how many years? At the end of 4 years. So this is the formula P times of, sir, the formula is P times of 1 plus R percentage to the power of 4. So it will be 6,200 into 1 plus 1.7% to the power of 4. So it will be 6,632.747. Understanding, guys? A lot of students make a mistake here. कि ये आंसर लिख देंगे. This is not the correct answer. That is why make sure कि a lot of students will write this answer, because ये A stands for amount और यहाँ पर word लिखा है amount का. You need to understand that you have to find the amount of the interest. This 6,632, sir, 6,632 represents basically a principal plus the interest. Okay, 6,632.47 represents basically the principal and the interest as well, sir. So make sure follow very carefully, sir. The interest will be 2 marks, तो आपको वहां तक मिल जाएंगे. You will get 2 marks up till there, students. But the next mark will be coming when you are going to subtract this amount by the principal amount to get the total amount of the interest, sir. And that is basically 6,632.47 minus 6,200, which I am getting as 430.47. Okay, so this is coming, sir, 430.47. I can round off to one decimal place as well. 430.5 भी लिख सकते हैं. 430 6,630, sorry, 6,632, a small calculation mistake. 432.47 आएगा students. 432.47, and you can write it as 432.47 as well. Keep it as it is or round off if you want to do rounding off as well. Let's keep it as it is, 432.47. total amount of interest at the end of the 4 years. Okay. Page number 1 is done, but still question number 1 is not completed, which is, as I said, it's about from the numbers chapter. जो आपका numbers section होता है जिसमें हमारे पास ratio, proportion, compound interest and these chapters होते हैं. So everyone can take a screenshot. As I said, I will always share the PDF later on. So question page number 1 is done. Next, we talk about part C, which is also important, talks about exchange rate, common practical life question. Exchange rate between the dollars and the euros is $1 is to 0.1 is basically, sir, euro 0.84, and the Idris is going on. The question is continuing from the same person. Idris is buying some equipment, sir, from a website that charges in euros. Okay, so Idris is buying the equipment from the website that is going to charge in euros. So the equipment is going to cost, sir, 760 euros. Equipment is going to cost 760 euros. Idris must pay 2.5% tax on this cost. So you should quickly first find out that the cost of the equipment is 760 euros, and you will have to pay the tax on it 2.5%, which means, sir, we are going to, the total amount to pay for this equipment will be 760 into 102.5. A lot of students get confused in this कि सर आप 2.5 की जगह 102.5% क्यों लिया है. तो दैट्स व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन हियर कि 2.5% आप जब कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो खाली टैक्स की अमाउंट आएगी. आपको इक्विपमेंट की कॉस्ट भी पे करनी है और उसके ऊपर टैक्स भी पे करना है. तो इसीलिए आप पूरा 100% इज द कॉस्ट इज ऑलवेज 100%. डजंट मैटर विच एवर क्वेश्चन यू आर सॉल्विंग, cost is 100%, sir, and 2.5% is the tax added on it, so it will be 760 into 102.5%. So हो जाएगा, sir, 779 euros you have to pay for the equipment. Okay, 779 euros you have to pay for the equipment. In terms of euros, it is, sir, 779. It will be work out the amount Idris pays for the equipment including tax. You have to give your answer in the dollars. बस it's very simple. इसके बाद आप calculate कर लें, convert कर लें, sorry. So it will be, sir, कि $1 is equals to 0.84. So we have how many? So 779 will be how many dollars converted, sir? So it will be, sir, cross multiplication. So 779 divided by 0.84 is the answer. Okay, 779 divided by 0.84. It is coming, students, 927.38. So again, two decimal places I'm writing the answer here. 927.38 will be our answer. Question number 1 gets completed out of the total 11 questions. Okay. Any doubts, any questions? Let me know. Anyone have any problem?
sir.
So we can discuss clear. Okay. So that is part number C as well done. Moving forward, question number 2, very important on geometry. They are testing, sir. They are testing geometry here. So let's talk about how do you solve this. So make sure, be careful. It's a very good question, and our general concepts are being tested here. Not a lengthy question as well. Okay. So geometry, question number 2 is from geometry, sir. And it is basically find the size of one interior angle of a regular 15-sided polygon. Find the size of one interior angle. What are the key words here, sir? Regular. Regular means inside each interior angle will be equal. It's a 15-sided regular polygon. Regular polygon means, the word regular means size will be same, inside angles will be same, which means कि सबकी same length होगी और सबका जो inside angle होगा वो भी student same होगा. ठीक है, तो we have to find the size of one interior angle. Interior angle means inside angle. So what is the formula for that, sir? It is basically 180 times of n minus 2, where n stands for number of sides of the polygon. Okay, where n stands for, sir, number of sides of the polygon, and divided by n to get the each interior angle. Okay, divided by n to get, sir, each interior angle. So that is what the case is all about. So it will be 180 times of 15 minus 2 divided by 15. So it's going to be, sir, what will be the answer? 180 times of 13 divided by 15 minus 2 divided by 15. So I'm getting 156. Anyone can confirm? It should be the correct answer here. That is
Yeah, that's the correct answer.
156
Yes,
degrees.
it's
So
correct.
156 degrees, we got it here. that is basically in the calculation. Make sure if I make a calculation mistake, do correct me. You must have your calculators with you. So do check the working for me, okay? Because I'm trying to explain. That's first priority. Calculation is later
Yes.
priority, okay? So
Okay.
156 degrees is the answer for part A. Next is basically part 2. Very important. We have to find the value of x, sir. Follow very carefully. Find the value of x. The diagram shows the part of regular 15-sided polygon. What we need to clarify here, students, the question is still connected from the previous part. That is what is important in these type of papers, ALE past papers. A lot of students will only just focus on this part too. But you need to understand the question is linked from the previous part because it's the same part, okay? A part 1 and A part 2. Everyone getting it? Question तब change होता है जब फॉर एग्जाम्पल 2A होता और फिर 2B लिखा होता है, ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स? क्योंकि यहाँ पर ए पार्ट 1 लिखा है और ए पार्ट 2 लिखा है, विच मीन्स क्वेश्चन पीछे से लिंक है, ठीक है? तो आपने याद रखना है कि ए अल्फाबेट लिखा हो तो उसकी पार्ट्स लिंक होते हैं. दैट इज व्हाट वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. तो वही पॉलीगॉन उन्होंने ड्रॉ कर दिया, आपको विजुअल रिप्रेजेंटेशन दे दिया कि ड्रॉ कर दिया. तो एवरीवन मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड कि सर दिस एंगल is 156 degrees, this angle is also 156 and this whole angle is also 156 degrees. तो ये पॉलीगॉन है. वी नीड टू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स. आपने अपनी इमेजिनेशन यूज करनी है. यहाँ पर अगर स्टक हो जाए तो एट द एंड ऑफ पेपर सॉल्व करेगा. ज्योमेट्री में स्टूडेंट्स गेट स्टक, सो मेक श्योर आप इसको टाइम वेस्ट ना करें, एंड ऑफ द पेपर में सॉल्व करेगा. स्किप कर दें पार्ट को जितना हो जाए, बाकी एट द एंड ऑफ द पेपर डिस्कस करें. तो सर ये ट्राइंगल उन्होंने हिंट दी हुई है, ये ट्राइंगल बन रहा है. एज आई मैंशनड एट द स्टार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन के लेंथ भी सेम होती है और एंगल्स भी इनसाइड वाले सेम होते हैं. अगर रेगुलर पॉलीगॉन होता है तो सर इट विल बी सिंपल कि दीज टू एंगल्स विल बी इक्वल, ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स? इसको y एंगल दे देते हैं, y एंगल दे देते हैं. these two angles will be simple, so you have to do the working. So it will be 180 minus 156 divided by 2. I will get the y angle, that is basically, is everyone getting it? 12
12.
degrees, okay? Hope everyone get this. Sir, this is 12 degrees, okay? If this is 12 degrees, we already know, students, that this each interior angle, sir, each interior angle is basically 156 degrees. So आपको आपका आंसर मिल जाएगा. You have to just subtract from 156 degrees, the 12 degrees you have to subtract for 2 marks, and you will be getting, students, the value of x, sir. 156 degrees minus the 12 degrees, sir. So I'm expecting 144, 156
Yes, that's
minus
correct.
12. 156 minus 12 in the calculator gives us 144, which should be correct, okay? Hope everyone got this part as well.
Yes, sir.
Not difficult, not tricky. For 2 marks, make sure imagination being used and the triangle isosceles triangle property. I'll repeat the point here in the highlighter. Follow, sir, this is the same length. This is the same length. Therefore, this was an isosceles triangle and both values will be same. Once you got the 12 degrees, you already know that, sir, this is basically each interior angle is 156 degrees. So we will get the answer correct, okay? Next page is also done, question number 2, but still the question is not completed. Again, a very important for 4 marks, circle theorems. As always, you must remember, जहाँ पर ज्योमेट्री आएगा वहाँ पर सर्कल थ्योरम्स आएगा. इट्स द हॉट टॉपिक, 100% टेस्टेड. You can say 200% tested. There is not a chance कि ये topic miss out हो. It will be 100% tested in the exam paper, okay? So part B, it will be that, sir, A, B, C and D are the points on the circle center O. With enough practice, you should understand after reading the second statement. जैसे ही आप second statement read करें, जैसे मैंने second statement read करी थी इस question की, I got a hint in my mind कि sir AB is the diameter of the circle. ये practice से आएगा. If sir AB is the diameter of the circle, if sir AB is the diameter of the circle, which means that this thing is going to be a 90 degree, because whenever we have diameter and the other 2 points are matching to a circumference, sir, this will be, देखिए अभी मैंने क्वेश्चन रीड नहीं करा कि फाइंड क्या करना है, बट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड के as soon as you read information, try to work out things. So this will be, sir, 90 degree here, okay? And what we can do, let's move forward reading. Angle BAC, sir, is 24 degrees, okay? And then we have find angle ADC. So two concepts are being attached here, sir. We have to find the angle ADC here, this angle, sir. Make sure don't show the working only there, show the working here as well. Give a reason for each step of your working. So everything that you're going to do, you have to show it, okay? So the technique or the tip for and the trick for this is basically, पहले आप डायग्राम के अंदर सॉल्व कर लें, क्वेश्चन को पहले सॉल्व कर लें डायग्राम में कि आप अपना आंसर कैसे निकालेंगे. हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू फाइंड द आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन, स्टूडेंट्स? Try to do it in the diagram and then try to write everything below whatever you think is important. So first thing will be that complete explanation that because AB is the diameter, sir, AB is equals to diameter, hence, or you can write down hence, that will be 90 degree, hence hence angle ACB will be 90 degree. Okay, hence angle ACB will be, sir, 90 degrees, right angle. This is the concept. Okay, when it is 90 degree, sir, I can easily find out this angle. So therefore, angle B will be equals to, everyone getting it, 180. Some of the angles in a triangle are 180. So, sir, 180 minus 90 minus 24, that will be angle B. Everyone got this right? 90 66 degrees is the angle for this one, sir. If this is 66 degrees, sir, you need to understand the concept. Follow in the highlighter the concept of cyclic quadrilateral. This angle, if all the four vertex are matching the circumference, so this angle and this angle adds up to 180. So you can write down that it will be angle B plus D will be 180 because of cyclic quadrilateral. Make sure give a reason. Guys, out of 4 marks, two marks are for the answer, 2 marks are for the answer working. Rest 2 marks are giving the concept that cyclic quadrilateral will come in. So angle will be 180 minus 66 degrees. So it will be, sir, 180 minus 66. That is 114 degrees should be the answer. As I said, a lot of students get this question correct in the exam paper. They get this correct, but they lose marks on it by not showing the proper steps and working. That is the crucial part here. You have to write down as much working for your stage. Okay, so you have to give complete reason. Angles in a semicircle you can write down because the diameter it's a semicircle and 24 degrees is there. So you can cyclic quadrilateral give these type of reasons. Okay, everyone got it, guys? Clear? Following. 1 mark for answer, 114 degrees के 1 marks है. Rest 3 marks are for solving and showing the steps of your working, which concepts you are applying. Okay, everyone. So with this, Alhamdulillah, question number 2 gets solved as well, which is on geometry out of the 11 questions. And we come to question number 3, which is basically talks about statistics. And first thing is about pie chart, which comes very less. So it's a very important question. Follow very carefully. Pie charts questions are very less in the recent exam paper, students, but it is still part of syllabus. And someone was asking as well. That will help him as well. But make sure statistics, pie charts are easy, not difficult, need to be understand carefully here. First question about pie charts. Okay, got it, everyone with me? Following clear? So
Yes,
question
sir.
number 3 talks about, sir, pie chart statistics. We have Leila who asks a group. Leila is asking a group of people what type of exercise they prefer. Leila is asking a group of people that what type of exercise they prefer. The results are shown in the pie chart. So it will be others, yoga, cycling, and running. So there are 4 types of exercises: running, cycling, yoga, and others. Okay. So always remember everything. If you understand the ratios ना, कि अगर आपने ratios को judge कर लिया कि value के against क्या ratio है, everything is easy. Vectors में ratios है, pie charts में ratios है, हर चीज में ratios है. बल्कि आप कोई और subject भी choose करें तो उसके अंदर भी ratios आपको help करते हैं. अगर आप ratios से workout कर लें, 90 people prefer running, sir. So we have 90 people are preferring running. So this is the amount of the people. 90 people is referring prefer running. We have to calculate, sir, the total number of people. We have to calculate, sir, the total number of people Leila asked. Calculate the total number of people Leila asked. So, sir, it's very common, simple. We can directly see here. 90 people prefers running. How much 90 people is part of the diagram? Everyone can see, right? 90 people prefers running. 90 people represents, sir, 135 degree. Follow very carefully, okay? 90 people, sir, 90 people represents 135 degrees. So if you have to find out how many total peoples are there, what you have to do, sir, it's very simple. Total pie chart will always be what? Total angle in a circle is always 360 degrees, sir. So you can find out this way that total number of people she is asking is basically 90 times of cross multiply, students, 90 times of 360 and divided by 135 will give you the answer for 2 marks. Okay. So 90 times of 360 divided by 135. Okay, 90 times of 360 divided by 135. I got this and it's 240. So there are everyone, hope everyone got it, that there are 240 people that Lela is asking that how do you exercise? Okay, so what do you do? Prefer cycling, running, and yoga. So that is the thing here. Okay. Okay, Ji. Moving forward, we have to work out the fraction of the group who prefer yoga. So we'll have to work it out. Write your answer in the simplest fraction form. Okay. So we have to write down the fraction who prefer yoga. So two methods are there of this. Okay. There are two methods of solving this. या फ्रैक्शन को आप किसी भी वे में रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं स्टूडेंट्स. या तो आप स्टूडेंट्स को डिवाइड बाय स्टूडेंट्स कर दें, स्टूडेंट्स ओवर स्टूडेंट्स लिख दें, या आप एंगल ओवर एंगल कर लें. तो यहाँ पर बहुत इजी होगा कि वी ऑलरेडी नो दिस इज 135, this is 90 degree, this is 60 degrees, so it will be कि yoga के जो people हैं sir, how many yoga people are there? Sir, yoga will be 360 minus 135 minus 90 degrees for the cycling and minus 60 degrees for the others. तो sir ये yoga आ जाएगा, that is 360 minus 135 angle minus 90 degree angle minus 60 degree angle. So I am getting that as 75 degrees. Okay, students. So 75 degrees is the numerator, yoga over 360 degrees for the whole. That will be as a part of the fraction as well. Okay, everyone getting that, guys? Clear? So it is coming 5 over 24. Just write it directly here. 5 over 24 is the answer coming for part 2 of the this thing, that is pie chart. Okay, as I said कि आप इसको angle over angle भी कर सकते हैं based on angle, and I would give you a task here, students. In your free time, try to work out by the number as well. ठीक है, आपको पता है total 240 people है, denominator में आप 240 people रखेंगे. Hope everyone got this method. Okay, I am explaining just verbally the other method as well, कि denominator में सर आप रखेंगे 240 people को, और फिर आप योगा के नंबर ऑफ पीपल फाइंड कर लेंगे. हाउ? बाय सेइंग दैट सर ये 90 है, आपके पास ऑलरेडी रेशियो अब है, तो आप साइकिलिंग के फाइंड कर लें नंबर ऑफ पीपल, फिर अदर्स के नंबर ऑफ पीपल फाइंड कर लें, और फिर जो बचेंगे वो योगा के होंगे, तो आप 240 में से माइनस करके. और इट विल बी अ बिट लेंदी बट आंसर सेम आएगा, बिकॉज फ्रैक्शन के जो नॉलेज है, फ्रैक्शन की जो डेफिनेशन है वो यही कहती है कि आप सेम वे में रिप्रेजेंट कर दें. अगर ऊपर एंगल ले लें, डिनोमिनेटर में भी एंगल ले लें. अगर ऊपर आप नंबर ऑफ योगा पीपल ले लें, तो डिनोमिनेटर में आप टोटल नंबर ऑफ पीपल ले लें. होप एवरीवन इज क्लियर. पीपल अलग हैं, परसेंट जो एंगल है वो अलग चीज है. ठीक है. So hope everyone got this thing. Okay, just give me
Yes,
1 minute.
sir.
Yep, let's continue. Okay, so we have solved this pie chart part first. Okay, next is basically we have to solve the histograms. Okay, so what we have is basically Lela, who is recording the number of steps. Everyone can hear me, right? She walks each day for the 60 days. Okay, so Leila records the number of steps she walks each day for 60 days. We have to, the table is there, so we have to work out for the histogram, complete the histogram. Whenever we talk about histogram, frequency density comes into existence because of the class width being different. So sir, यहाँ पर class width different है, इसीलिए जो है वो frequency density plot हो रही है. Sorry, and we can say कि frequency density यहाँ पर plot हुई हुई है. ठीक है guys, so we have just have to try to quickly make this done. Okay here. So you have to draw the graph. Make sure graphs कैसे draw होंगे students in the pencil. Okay. This is also need to be understand कि graphs आप pencil में करेंगे और सारी जो working आप show करेंगे pencil में. ठीक है इसकी. तो it will be frequency density. हम यहाँ पर workout कर लेते हैं sir. तो frequency density will be 9 divided by, this is class width will be 5. This will be 3. This will be 2. You just have to find out the difference. Okay. Everyone getting it? We have to find out the difference, sir. So between 5 and 8 it will be 3, 8 and 10 it will be 2, then again 2, then again 3, and then again here it is 5. So I'm expecting this is already drawn at 3, right? So from also we need to understand कि how do you read this data. Okay, reading the data is important, so let's try to read this data. So basically the number of steps that she is walking, between number of steps between 8,000, it's taking 16 days. Okay, so 16 in the 16 days, in 16 days she is walking around 8,000 to 10,000 steps. Okay, hope everyone gets this. Similarly sir, on 6 days she is walking 15,000 to 620,000 steps, where 15,000 is not included but 20,000 is included. That is the number of steps for how many days she is walking. So 15 days she is walking between 12,000 to 15,000 steps. Okay students, so let's try to draw this from between 8 to 10. It will be between 8 to 10 it will be sir 16 divided by 2. So let's try to work out the frequency density here students. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Okay, everyone should know the formula as well. Frequency density is basically frequency divided by the class width. Frequency divided by class width. Frequency 16 divided by 2 will be 8 sir, 14 divided by 2 will be 7, 15 divided by 3 will be 5, and 6 divided by 5 will be, I'm expecting 1.2, right? 6 divided by 5 is 1.2, right? Okay, so that is basically what we are going to get for the frequency density students. So it will be 8. So we have to go till 8 for 8 till 10. So that's how you're going to do it. Follow carefully. That's sir for 8 till 10. It should be like this. For 8 till 10. Okay. For 8 till 10, it will be like this, students. Then 10 to 12 will be 7. So 10 to 12 will be 7. So let's make it 7 will be somewhat here for the 10 to 12. Everyone getting this, guys? Clear? Make sure you have to do it everything in the pencil. Okay. Here we go. That's how you're going to do it. 10 to 12 will be 7. So between 10,000 steps to 12,000 steps, it is taking 14 days. On frequency density basis, it is 7. And then we have 12 to 15, that is 5. Okay, so 12 to 15 will be 5, sir. So it will be students like this one. Okay, 12 to 15 will be 5. And the last one will be 15 to 20 will be 1.2. So 1.2 should be here, students. Okay, everyone got it, getting it, guys? Clear? Because each box represents 0.2. Okay, so 0.2, 0, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8, and then 2. So that's how you can read the histogram. So once you got this done, next you already got 3 marks, okay, for histogram, sir. We have already got 3 marks for the histogram, sir. Next is for 2 marks. Leila has the target of 11,000 steps every day. So Leila has a target of 11,000 steps every day. So basically we are saying that Leila will have a target of 11,000 steps every day. We have to find an estimate for the percentage of these 60 days that Leila meet her target. Leila अपना target कितने दिन meet करती है? We have to find the estimate for the percentage that Leila is meeting her target. So students need to understand कि 11,000 steps क्या होंगे, यहाँ पर होंगे. तो Leila को target meet करना है कि वो 11,000 steps कर ले या उससे ज़्यादा करे. Target जो होता है वो reach करना होता है. तो target का मतलब क्या होगा कि target less than नहीं होगा. ये बहुत important question है. A lot of students have already made mistake in this. So जो एग्जामिनर रिपोर्ट भी कह रही है कि उसमें स्टूडेंट्स ने काफी मिस्टेक की थी इस 2 मार्क्स में कि 11,000 स्टेप्स इज द टारगेट. तो वो टारगेट रीच करना है. तो अगर कोई स्टूडेंट या लैला की ना एग्जांपल ले लेते हैं, तो लैला जो है वो 8,000 स्टेप्स अगर करेंगी तो वो यहाँ पर है, 8,000 स्टेप्स पे वो यहाँ पर है, विच मीन्स के टारगेट मीट नहीं होगा. 10,000 स्टेप्स पे टारगेट मीट नहीं होगा. तो इसका मतलब जो हमारा आंसर होगा सर वो 11,000 या उसके ऊपर होना चाहिए. सर हमारा जो आंसर होगा वो 11,000 या उसके ऊपर होगा. तो हम बेसिकली यहाँ पर यही फाइंड कर रहे हैं कि 11,000 और इससे ऊपर हम कैसे निकाल सकते हैं. तो विल हैव टू वर्क इट आउट. सो इट विल बी सिंपल सर. पहले तो आप ये वाले सिंपल वाले ऐड कर लेंगे कि इट कैन बी 15,000 स्टेप्स और 20,000 स्टेप्स. सो दैट इज बेसिकली नंबर ऑफ 6 डेज. तो हम ये कह सकते हैं कि 6 डेज ऐसे हैं कि जिसमें लैला 100% टारगेट मीट कर रही है. बिकॉज ऑन 6 डेज Leila is going for 15,000 to 20,000 steps. I hope everyone is getting the explanation here. Very important. हमें वो नंबर ऑफ डेज निकालने हैं जिसमें लैला टारगेट मीट कर रही है. तो लैला आउट ऑफ द 60 डेज 6 कि जिसमें वो 15,000 से 20,000 को मीट कर रही है. सो दैट इज वाई वी कैन से कि ये 6 तो हो गया काउंट. सिमिलरली सर ये वाला भी काउंट हो जाएगा 15 डेज. 15 डेज ऐसे हैं कि जिसमें लैला को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, वो 12,000 15,000 स्टेप्स को कवर कर रही हैं, तो यहाँ पर भी वो टारगेट मीट कर रही हैं। तो हम ये कह सकते हैं कि सर ये हो जाएगा 6 + 15, hope everyone is getting it sir, 6 + 15 प्लस एक और वैल्यू आएगी जो कि हमें वर्कआउट करनी पड़ेगी सर। वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड स्टूडेंट्स हियर कि 11,000 10,000 पे कवर नहीं हो रहा, टारगेट सक्सेसफुल नहीं रहा, लेकिन बिटवीन 11,000 इसके अंदर आ जाएगा। एवरीवन इज क्लियर? ये तो बेसिक सिंपल है कि 11,000 इसके अंदर लाया करेगा। तो कुछ इसका प्रोपोर्शन जो है, हाफ प्रोपोर्शन जो है वो हमें चाहिए होगा इसका, कि वो भी टारगेट मीट हो जाएगा। तो हम कैसे फाइंड करते हैं? वो हम डायग्राम के थ्रू फाइंड करते हैं स्टूडेंट्स, कि बेसिकली क्रॉस रेक्टेंगल का एरिया निकाल के मल्टीप्लाई करके। So 11 to 12,000, if you can see my highlighter students, कि सर 11 to 12,000 ये बॉक्स है, 11 to 12,000 सर ये रेक्टेंगल है। सो इट विल बी क्लास विद इज 1 एंड हमारी फ्रीक्वेंसी डेंसिटी इज 7। ओके, सो फ्रीक्वेंसी क्या हो जाएगी? फ्रीक्वेंसी का मल्टीप्लिकेशन क्या होता है? फ्रीक्वेंसी डेंसिटी मल्टीप्लाई बाय क्लास विद, तो फ्रीक्वेंसी आ जाती है सर। तो बेसिकली यहाँ पर क्या होगा? 1 टाइम्स ऑफ 7 कर देंगे सर। सो हेयर वी गो स्टूडेंट्स, 6 + 15 + 7, 7 डेज पर वो अपना टारगेट 11,000 से 12,000 के स्टेप्स लेके मीट कर रही है। 7 ऐसे डेज है, मैं फिर रिपीट कर रहा हूँ सर, 1 ये है और 7 ये है, तो इन दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई कर लिया, एरिया ऑफ रेक्टेंगल निकाल लिया। सो 6 + 15 + 7 आर द नंबर ऑफ डेज in which she is reaching her target, guys. Hope everyone got this right. Okay sir, 6 + 15 + 7 days are the days in which she is reaching her target out of the total 60 days. Okay students, into 100, so it will be, परसेंटेज निकाली तो 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा। 6 + 15 + 7 इज 28, एंड 28/60 इज बेसिकली इंटू 100। तो वो जो भी आंसर आ रहा है, वी कैन गेट दैट 28/60 इंटू 100 विल बी समथिंग अराउंड 46.666%। तो यहाँ पर हम राउंड ऑफ कर लेते हैं, इट विल बी 46.7% स्टूडेंट in terms of percentage answer we have given. Got it, guys? With this, Alhamdulillah, question number 3 gets also solved out of the total 11 questions of this paper. So almost we can say that 25% of the paper we have solved it in complete detail and understanding. Let me know, guys, got this clear? Sure about it? No issues, no questions, no problems? Okay. Moving forward, what we have, question number 3 is done. We have to solve question number 4, which is basically basic algebra, simple marks. I am expecting if you are my student, you cannot get this wrong. Okay, 100%. This is not difficult, not tricky. Basic. We'll try to solve in very quick seconds. Okay, not seconds, but in some minutes. Okay, very quickly. Okay. So question number 4 is, sir, basic algebra. No need to discuss on this, sir. We have to solve this. A student appearing for the May-June exam must know this very crystal clear and very, and it's completely, no mistakes should be done at all. Okay, so 5x minus 3x will be the case, is equals to minus 6 will go there, sir. Okay, make sure. But a lot of times in trying to solve it quickly, we make the mistakes, very silly mistakes. So try to be careful here. So plus 6 goes there, so it becomes minus 6, and 3x comes here. So 5x minus 3x is 2x. X will be minus 6 divided by 2, sir, will be negative 3. So x is equals to, sir, negative 3 here. Okay. Then one of the simple word problems, okay, not technical, just follow step by step. Always remember, when you see a big question in terms of information, अगर आपको एक big question लग रहा है in terms of information, students, आप उसको break down कर लें, step by step लेके चलें. The mass of the plum is n grams, okay. So we can say that, sir, the mass of plum, so plum is n grams, okay, students. Mass of the plum is n grams, okay. Mass of the plum, okay. Then, sir, we have the mass of an apple. So mass, after mass of the plum, we have mass of an apple is twice the mass of plum. Twice the mass of plums means, sir, is means equals to. Follow very carefully, students, sir. Is means equals to. Twice means two times of the mass of that. So you can write it down. Apple will be what, students? Very basic. Apple will be 2 times of n. Okay, apple will be 2 times of n because plum was n grams. So apple will be 2n grams. Okay. Last one is the banana. So all fruits they are talking about. Okay. ठीक है. all fruits we talk about. So this will be total mass of the plum. The mass of the banana is 50 grams more than the mass of the apple. Mass of the banana is means equals to 50 grams. More than means plus. So just try to break out like this in the word problem, sir. More than means plus 50 grams. Whatever the mass of apple is, sir, banana will be, it will be 50 plus 2 times of n. That's why we didn't do the class before iftar, okay? So it will be 50 plus the mass of the apple, that is 50 plus 2n grams. It will be the case here. So it will be the total mass of the plum and the apple and the banana is 450 grams. Okay. The total mass of the plum, apple, and banana is 450 grams. So here we go. Make the equation, students. N plus 2n plus 50 plus n plus 2n plus 50 plus 2n is equals to 450 grams. Okay. And it will be 2n 5n plus 50. 5n plus 50, sir, is equals to 450. So just solve it. 5n is equals to 5n. Let's do it here. Okay, guys, got it? 50 plus 2n कैसे हो जाएगा? Because apple का जो था वो 2n था, तो 50 plus 2n हो जाएगा. So it will be, sir, 5n is equals to 450 minus 50. Try to show as much working as possible. So 5n is equals to 400. And n is basically equals to 400 divided by 5, that is 5 8s are 40, 80 grams is the answer. Again, uh, this is simple, okay? Answer will be 80, but usually as I say that the examiner test your concept here as well. यहाँ पर तो अभी बेसिक है कि उन्होंने वही फाइंड करने को कहा है जो बेसिक सिंपल है कि आपका जो n का सोल्यूशन आएगा वही मास ऑफ द प्लम पे, राइट? n ग्राम्स जो है वही मास ऑफ द प्लम पे जो कि 80 है. तो एट द मोमेंट स्टूडेंट्स 80 आंसर है, बट यूजुअली ऐसा नहीं होता है. वो बेसिकली वाली चीज पूछेगा जिसमें मल्टीप्लिकेशन या डिवाइड करना होगा, तो मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली एग्जाम पेपर में वो आपसे एप्पल ही पूछ सकता है, बनाना पूछ सकता है. तो आंसर पे कैसे निकालेंगे? 2 टाइम्स ऑफ 80 करेंगे तो एप्पल की आ जाएगी. बनाना के लिए 50 प्लस 2 टाइम्स ऑफ 80 कर देंगे तो बनाना की आ जाएगी. ठीक है, तो बी वेरी केयरफुल. क्वेश्चन को जरूर रीड कर लें टिल दी कंप्लीट एंड. ओके guys, getting it? Question को जरूर read कर ले. Make sure to read the question clearly till the end, forming an equation and then solving it. Then simple part C is basically, sir, we have to solve by factorization. So factorization is all about middle term breaking. X square minus 4x minus 21. So 21 factors are, sir, 7 threes are. So 7 times of 3 is 21. So it will be x square minus 7x plus 3x and minus 21 is equals to 0. So it will be, sir, x common, x minus 7 plus 3 common, x minus 7 is equals to 0. So it will be, sir, x plus 3 times of x minus 7 is equals to 0. And we'll finish off with that. So we will get x is equals to negative 3 and x is equals to 7 as the answers. Okay. So no mistakes should be done in this one, students. We have got this one as well, minus 3 and the 7 as the values. Okay. So this page is also done. Make sure to get an idea of this page as well. Question number 4 was basic algebra. We have done this and basic algebraic expression that we have got here. Okay. Hope everyone got this and there is no confusion and all it's clear. Okay. Question number 4 out of 11 are done now. So that is the case. Okay. Minus 3 and the 7 are the answer. Next, we have probability, a very important revision for probability students. So if you talk about question number 5, it's about probability, sir. Question number 5 talks about probability, a complete question on probability. So let's quickly revise probability as well after the algebra, which is constituting of almost 10 marks minimum. It should be there. 6 to 7 marks, okay, is there. Okay, so probability we have to talk about, students. So it will be not difficult. It should be, it will be that a bag contains, sir, a bag contains 40 balls. Okay, make sure, remember the, whatever they are saying the question, remember it at the back of the mind. A bag contains 40 balls and, sir, we have 28 of the balls are red and the rest are green. So you can quickly find out, sir, if 40 balls are total, 28 are the red balls, so how many? 12 are the green balls, right? Am I correct? So 12 are the green balls, sir. अगर 28 balls जो है वो 28 balls जो हैं स्टूडेंट्स वो बेसिकली रेड हैं, तो 12 balls जो हैं वो ग्रीन होंगे. So there is Aisha now. So Aisha is taking a ball at random. Aisha is taking a ball from the bag at random, noting the color and then replacing it. Very important, students. So they are trying to trick you as well here. Noting ball, taking ball from the bag at random, noting the color of it, and replacing it as well, which means that this is basically with replacement, you are putting it back. Okay, this is basically replacing, it means that you are putting it back. So it's basically with replacement. Find the probability that the ball is green. So it will be very simple, sir. 12 over 40. Try to simplify that as well. 12 over 40 will be the, out of the total possible outcomes comes in the denominator, sir. Numerator is basically whatever your outcome is needed, whatever your favorable outcome is, that will be in the numerator, and denominator is total possible outcomes. So it will be 2 6 are 12, or let's just quickly do it in the calculator. It will be 12 over 40, students. So 3 over 10, I'm going to get this. That is basically 3 over 10 is the answer for 1 mark. Okay, only. Understood, guys? Got this? Must be clear. 3 over 10 is the answer for the probability part 1. Next we have, sir, we have to talk about the expectation. Aisha is repeating the task, okay? So, sir, Aisha is repeating this 200 times. Pehle Aisha played the game 1 time only, but now Aisha is repeating it 200 times. So when the game is being played, or you can say, students, that when you are taking too many trials, okay, too many things, it will be about the estimation. Okay, what is the expectation? Work out the number of times she can expect to take a green ball. So there is a formula for this. Those who know, very good. Those who don't know, follow carefully. The expectation is always number of observations times the probability. Okay, students, it's always about expectation is, sir, number of observations times of probability. Okay, number of expectations n times of p. So we have number of observations are 200 times. That Aisha is going to now throw the, Aisha is now going to take the ball 200 times off the back, and the probability is basically 3 over 10 to take out the green ball. So it will be 0 0 cancel. It's the 60 times it is possible. Hope everyone got this, sir. Okay, out of the 200 times, 60 times it is possible to get the green ball. That is an estimate that we are making. That is called expectation, mean as well, and whatever you want to say, you can call that. It's called expectation. Okay. N stands for number of observations. P stands for, sir, probability of the desired outcome, that is green ball we need. Okay. Next, as I said, always remember to see this. This was part A, sir. Now part B. Okay. So part B means the question is completely changing and Aisha is finished. Okay. Aisha is gone now. Next, we have Sergio. Okay. So we can say that a bag contains 9 blue balls. Okay. And 7 yellow balls. Okay. So, sir, a bag is containing 9 blue balls and 7 yellow balls. Sergio takes 2 balls from the bag at random without replacement. Okay, so we can say that, sir, Sergio is taking 2 balls from the bag at random without replacement. What do we mean by without replacement, students? That he is not putting the ball back. एक बॉल उसने निकाल ली तो वो रिमूव हो गई. He is not putting it back. So already the first, it's very simple. You have 9 blue balls and 7 yellow balls, sir. So total number of balls are 9 plus 7. That is making 16 balls, sir. And you can see here, students, it is basically, if you are Sergio, put yourself in the shoes of Sergio. First ball is basically, if you are taking blue, the probability will be total number of balls in the denominator and your favorable outcome. Favorable outcome means what you need. What is your desired outcome? 9 over 16. So this will be, sir, this is very simple. Okay, free marks. Okay, 7 over 16. That will be the yellow case here. Okay. Next is very simple. They have already done it for you. If you have taken the first ball blue and the second ball as well blue, so it's that is done. But if the first ball is blue and the second ball is yellow, students need to understand that it is the first yellow ball. ये पहली बार yellow ball होगी. तो अभी भी हमारे पास सर 7 yellow balls available हैं, but denominator 1 कम हो गया. That is because जो पहले blue ball remove कर दी थी, the blue ball that we took out, we removed it. Okay. So 7 over 15 is the probability that will be posted here. Okay, everyone. A lot of students get confused in this. So if you have a question, ask me now. Okay. So if you take the first ball yellow and the second ball yellow as well. So it will be, sir, one denominator gets less, okay, because one yellow ball is already taken. And because we have taken the yellow ball first, so now out of the seven yellow balls, one yellow ball is already taken, sir. Out of seven yellow balls, one yellow ball is already taken. So you are left with only six options left for the yellow balls. So this will be 6 over 15. And it will be the first blue ball that you will take if you are trying to make a pair of it. So it will be 15 in the denominator and 9 in the numerator. Make sure everything adds up to 1. Okay, students? Always remember the best checking is of this is try to add them and try to get the value as 1. Okay, try to add them and try to get the value as 1. When you're adding them, it will be because the total probability can be maximum 1. With this, we finish off this, and then we have part C, which talks about, sir, we have to find the probability, understanding students. So we'll have to find the probability that the two balls are of the same color. Okay, so we have to find the probability, sir. We have to find the probability, students, that the two balls are of the same color. Find the probability that two balls are of same color. So what is the options available here, students? It is, sir, blue, blue, or it can be, sir, yellow and yellow. These are the two possible options, students. So blue, blue, because both of them need to be same color. So it will be 9 over 16 into 8 over 15, sir. And yellow, yellow can be, it can be there, this one, 7 over 16 into 6 over 15. So these are the possible outcomes. I'll highlight it as well for future purpose as well, because when you are doing in the statistics one of A level, there are more options. Okay, so blue, blue, that's how you can do it. Sir, those same colors change, the blue, blue, same colors. Hai. And then you can do like this one, sir, yellow, 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 and yellow, yellow. We got that. Okay, understood. So here we go. Try to get the values 9 over 16 into 8 over 15, okay? 9 over 16 into 8 over 15 plus 7 over 16 into 6 over 15, sir. So that will be the case. That is 19 over 40 in the simplified form for 2 marks, which will be 100% correct. With this, the probability questions also ended, and we got that correct as well. Okay, students, understood? So we are getting 19 over 40 as the final answer here, which is correct. Okay. Question number 5 is also done, which talks about probability. Okay. So, sir, question number 5 is done as well, which talks about probability. Next, we have question number 6, which will talk about students. Question number 6 talk about the graph and how we have to do. So eventually, if we complete 6, we have done more than 50% of the paper as well then. So question number 6 will be talking about the graph. How do we do part B and drawing the tangent as well. So let's have a look at question number 6 as well, which talks about the graphs things. Okay, students. So here we go, sir. It is talking about the graphs here. And eventually, if we talk about the graphs, it will be very basic and simple. Y is equals to, it's about the power graph, okay, the exponential you can say. So y is equals to, this is basically an exponential graph. Y is equals to 4 power x and divided by 10. So first free mark is basically for 1 mark, sir. We are going to, for 1 mark, we are going to solve this, that we have to get the value when x is 0. What is the y value? So it will be simple, sir. When x value is 0, 4 power 0 is 1 divided by 10. We have to just complete that table here. So 4 power 0, anything to the power of 0, always remember indices here. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. So 1 divided by 10 will be, sir, 0.1. Okay. So here we go, students. It will be 0.1 as the solution for this thing. Okay. 0.1. We got this solution here. Okay, understood? Got this clear? So that is
Yes,
the
sir.
graph part.
Here.
Then we have to draw the graph for 0 till 3. So let's try to put the values and get the answers correct. So when x is 0, y is 0.1. So it should be this value. Okay, when x is 0, y is 0.1. Make sure first try to read the graph. Okay, that is 6, 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 7. Okay, so every box is 0.1 units. Okay, students, every box is 0.1 units. When x is 0.5, y is 0.2, sir. So 0.5, it is 0.2, sir. Then when x is 1, y is 0.4, sir. At 1.5, it is reaching 0.8 students. At 1.5, it is reaching 0.8 students, okay? Try to, you can put cross marks as well, okay? Dots or cross marks, again, very important. The question will be done in the pencil only, okay? So at 1.5, it is 0.8, and then at 2, it is 1.6. So at 2, it is, sir, 1.6. And then at 2.5, it will be 3.2. So at 2.5, it is basically 3.2, and at 3 it is basically 6.4, okay? So that is how the exponential graphs looks like. It will go like this, students. That is what we have to make here, okay? So it will be, sir, make sure try to make it in one smooth line process, okay? As I've always said, try to go very smoothly in this because other parts are linked with this, okay? So let's try to make sure no rulers allowed, okay? Don't use any rulers, okay? You have to draw with your hand. So try to practice by printing out the graph paper pages and do it, okay? So it will be, okay, we're getting a little bit problem here. Trying to make it as much accurately as possible, students. So I think if I zoom out, it looks 95% accuracy level. I can say it's there. If I zoom out, it looks good. Little bit of problem there, but 98% accuracy. And when we are going to solve this, your answers are matching in the answer range. So you will get the full marks. Okay. So we have got 1 mark here, and we have got students 3 marks here as well. So that is the case. Then we have part 3, that is use your graph, students. We have to use your graph. Any questions in the graph, so do ask me, okay? Any questions if understanding the graph, how to sketch it? Using the graph, it should be to have to solve the equation 4 power x divided by 10 is equals to 5. So it's very simple, sir. It's just copy pasted the question. Basically, you have to just draw the line where at y is equals to 5, students. We have to draw the line because 4 power x divided by 10, 4 power x divided by 10 is basically uh, the y value. Okay, so y is equals to 5. You draw the line, students. Make sure you have to draw it in the pencil. The best way of identifying and telling the examiner that you have done this part will be try to draw it as much accurately as possible with the pencil. And yep, here you go. And write down that this is part third. Okay, so let's meet. My answer is coming this one. Okay, make sure first write it down in the pencil that this is part 3, okay? So the examiner knows that this you have solved is part 3, okay, here. And this is the answer, that is I'm getting almost 2.5 is there. So make sure try to first read the data. You read different data. So this will be, sir, middle of it 2.25. So this will be middle of it 2.75. So this must be what I'm getting is almost 2.75 or 2.8. If we check with the marking scheme, it should be coming correct. And I think if you are getting the answer range between 2.75 and 2.8, it should be correct. So this is correct. It's coming 2.8 for me. Okay, everyone. Got it, guys? So X value is basically 2.8. Okay. Sorry. Here we go. So X value is coming 2.8 when I have measured it using that method. Okay. 2.8 is coming. Next, again, we have to draw a tangent. Okay, students. So, sir, now we have to draw a tangent. Tangent is basically just touching the line and going forward. Tangent is always just touching the line. So we have to estimate the gradient of this at the point of x is equals to 2 for 2 mark, students. So you have to go to the graph paper, and when where x is 2, we can see 2 is here, students. So you have to make a straight line. Now the ruler will come in. Now you have to use the ruler. For part 3 and part 4, you will have to use the ruler, sir. So it will be, students, at when x is equals to 2, try to draw a tangent which is just touching at 2. This is just touching at 2, students, okay? And then take two values from it. Let's first write it down that this is, sir, part 4 that we are doing for the examiner. And take 2 points, okay? And try to find the gradient of them, okay? Take 2 points. It will be, sir, this is coming 2.3 according to me. X is 2.3, y is 2.2, okay? X is 2.3 and y is 2.2, students. And this point I'm saying that this is, sir, 1.7, 1.8 comma 1.2, okay? 1.8 comma 1.2. Everyone getting it? So these are you just make sure that you are as much accurate as possible and try to get the answer within the range for whatever is in the marking scheme range. Okay. So make sure try to draw accurately so that you are lying in the examiner range. Okay. So 2.3 comma, what was the point? 2.3 comma 2.2 is 1 point, students, and 1 mark is for drawing the line and 1 mark is for giving the finding out the gradient. Usually it previously it was used to be 3 marks, okay, but they are trying to save marks as well, trying to give it so make sure this is not difficult and not tricky, and it's a very constant part coming again and again, so make sure practice very carefully for this. X is 1.8, y is 1.2. So here we go, sir. The gradient will be y2 minus y1. So y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus the x1. Okay, so 1.8 minus 2.3. So I'm going to get what? 1.2 minus 2.2 divided by 1.8 minus 2.3. So I'm getting the gradient as 2, which is 100% correct. I'm getting exact gradient as 2, which is correct because it is lying inside the range of the marking scheme. So if any student got 2.2, that's also correct. If any student will get 1.8, 1.9, those are the values are also correct. Okay, everyone. Got it, guys? Clear with me? Following? Next comes a very important part, which is of 3 marks. Okay, recent papers, they have started asking this. Okay, so be very careful. Recent papers, they have started asking this question. So there is a new addition to it. Although the concept remains the same, but it's very important. You have to find the values of A and B, and that you are going to do it by simultaneous solving, because you already have the equation that is y is equals to, sir, x square plus ax plus b. Okay, students, we have, sir, y is equals to x square plus ax plus b. So this is basically they are testing your simultaneous concepts. What you have to do, you already know two coordinates, sir. This is 2 comma 0 and this is 5 comma 0. Just plug in those values and get the values of a and b. Okay, that is the most simplified form I'm telling you कि आपको इसमें सोचना नहीं पड़ेगा. You don't have to think much about it in this. Just start solving by putting y is equals to 0 and x value as y value as 2, x value as 2 square. So here we go. One equation is coming from here, students. Most easiest method. There are other methods as well. There are other methods as well, students, but the most simple and easy method, which will give you 100% marks, is this one. 4 plus 2 times of a plus b is equals to 0. So you can say that b is equals to minus 4 times of minus 2a is equals to b. So, sir, I have made the subject from here that b is equals to minus 4a and minus 2a minus 4 minus 2a is equals to b. So we got the b value from here, sir. And the other one will be that y is equals to 5 square plus a times of 5 plus b. So that will be, sir, y is equals to 25 plus 5a plus b. So y is equals to 0. And you can say that minus 25, 0 minus 25 is equals to 5a. So minus 5a and is equals to b. So you can compare the b values now, students, and equate them together to get the b value, a value first, and then substitute to get the b value as well. Understood? Getting it, guys? Following? So substitution and simultaneous solving will help you get this very quickly for the 3 marks. Okay. So let's do it, students, here. That it will be, sir, minus 4 and minus 4 minus 2a is equals to minus 25 minus 5a. So I'll bring it numbers here. So minus 2a plus 5a minus 25 plus 4. That will be, sir, negative 21. And 5a plus negative 2a will be 3a. So a is going to be coming as, students, negative 7. So a is negative 7, students, which is the case here. Okay. A is negative 7. Understood, guys? Got it? A should be negative 7. And we got this A as negative 7. And let's try to find out the B value. B will be basically, sir, minus 4 times of minus 2 times of A. That is minus 4 times of minus 2 times of A will be B is equals to minus 4 plus 14. So it will be 10. So B value is going to come as, students, 10. Okay. So A is negative 7. and B is 10, which is our answer coming, students. So here we go. We got the answers. A value is 7, minus 7, and B is 10, which completes our question number 6 out of the 11 questions. And we have solved more than 50% of the paper as well. Everyone got this clear? So in this graph paper, it looks like this. Okay, everyone got this clear with me? Understood, sure about it? Got it, guys, clear? No problem. Let's move forward to question number 7, where we have vectors now coming into existence. We have to solve vectors part, okay? So let's try to learn about vectors, sir. And here we go. In vectors, they are testing us with what concept, sir? That we have, sir, point A and B. Points A and B are shown on a centimeter square grid. Square grid. Points A and B are there, sir. A and B. And ABC is a triangle. So we have to make a triangle, students. Okay, ABC is a triangle, sir. If you're talking about ABC is a triangle, here are 5 possible coordinates of the point C. हमें इसको triangle form करना है, students. AB already given है. हमारे पास 5 possible coordinates हैं, हमें tick करना है कि which will be the 2 coordinates from the list that will make ABC an isosceles triangle with 2 sides same. What is the property of isosceles triangle? 2 sides are same. We have to take the 2 coordinates, which will give us ABC as an isosceles triangle. Okay, 2 coordinates. So here we go. We have to think about each of them. So let's try to work it out. Okay, so let's see minus 2 comma 4 first, students. Minus 2 comma 4 is here, students. Okay, minus 2 comma 4 is here. So if minus 2 comma 4 is here point, do you think it is basically, if we match this, if the C point is here, will this be coming, will this be an isosceles triangle? No, students. Why? Because तीनों का distance अलग हो जाएगा. As we can see here clearly, ये 3 units है और ये 3 units से ज़्यादा होगा या something उससे less होगा और ये distance अलग है. तो ऑप्शन नंबर 1 नहीं हो सकता. एवरीवन गेटिंग इट? आपने पेंसिल से एग्जाम में अपने या तो इमेजिन करके कर लें. थोड़ी सी इमेजिनेशन में मिस्टेक हो सकती है, ठीक है? इस क्वेश्चन में अगर इमेजिनेशन करेंगे तो मिस्टेक पॉसिबल है. सो व्हाट इज द बेटर ऑप्शन, हम ये करते हैं तो इमेजिनेशन की बजाय आप पॉइंट्स प्लॉट करके देख लें तो वर्किंग आउट होगा तो वेल एंड गुड है, ठीक है? नेक्स्ट इज -2 - 1. तो -2 - 1 विल बी कमिंग हेयर, सर. सो -2 एंड -1 इज कमिंग हेयर. लेट्स सी इफ दिस इज मेकिंग सेंस, सर. आई थिंक ये सी यहाँ पर होगा और ये यहाँ पर होगा. सो ये आई थिंक एग्जैक्टली सेम यूनिट्स जा रहा है. सो ये हमारा एक एक ऑप्शन तो हमारा कोऑर्डिनेट यही होना चाहिए, सर. ये करेक्ट होगा. तो आपने टिक करना है इस पे कि सर ये टिक हो जाएगा. दिस इज वन ऑफ द कोऑर्डिनेट्स फॉर पॉइंट सी. क्योंकि स्टूडेंट्स वाई, बिकॉज ये दोनों आइसोलेस बन रहे हैं. फॉलो इन द ब्लू कलर कि ये जो है हमारा एक लेंथ ये है और सेकेंड लेंथ जो है वो ये सेम हो रही है, एग्जैक्टली सेम डिस्टेंस पे जा रही है. आप इसको ऐसे वर्कआउट कर सकते हैं कि ये 3 अप जा रहा है और ये 1 2 3 4 5 डाउन जा रहा है. ये 5 डाउन जा रहा है और ये 3 अप जा रहा है. तो देखें ट्राइंगल एग्जैक्टली फॉर्म हो रहे हैं. इसका मतलब दोनों की लेंथ सेम होगी, ठीक है? मैं तो सर्च कर लेता हूँ कि पाइथागोरस फॉर्म हो रहा है. तो देखें ये 5 डाउन जा रहा है और 3 लेफ्ट जा रहा है. ये 3 अप जा रहा है, 5 राइट जा रहा है. तो इट मीन्स के दोनों का पाइथागोरस सेम आएगा तो डिस्टेंस सेम होगा. दैट इज वाई सी विल बी दिस पॉइंट. तो एक कोऑर्डिनेट हमने कर लिया, सर. नेक्स्ट हम कर लेते हैं स्टूडेंट्स -1, 2. तो -1, 2 वो यहाँ है. तो आई डोंट थिंक -1, -2 वो मैच करेगा. ये कम्प्लीटली डिफरेंट हो जाएगा. एक दोनों करीब करीब नहीं हो सकते, तो एक और कहीं दूर होना चाहिए. तो दैट विल बी, दिस विल बी ऑल्सो रॉन्ग. ओके, सो रेड वाला करेक्ट है, बल्कि हम बॉक्स में कर लेते हैं. गाइज आपने टिक पुट करना है क्योंकि यहाँ पर थोड़ी वो हो रहा है, वर्किंग की स्पेस नहीं है. आपने टिक ही पुट करना है. मैं सिर्फ एक्सप्लेनेशन के लिए आपको बॉक्स में करके दे रहा हूँ. जो वर्ड लिखा होता है वही करना होता है, ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स? वॉट एवर इज रिटन, टिक लिखा है तो आपने टिक ही करना है. आपने बॉक्स में आंसर नहीं देना है. ये आपको सिर्फ एक्सप्लेनेशन के लिए दे रहा हूँ ताकि ईजी हो जाए. फिर है 6, 1, सर. सो 6, 1 ट्राई कर लेते हैं. इट इज दैट पार्ट. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, सो सर अगर ये 6, 1 वाला ट्राई करें, रेड लाइन को इग्नोर कर दें आप, ठीक है? रेड लाइंस को इग्नोर कर दें. तो लेट्स ट्राई इन द डिफरेंट कलर्स लाइंस के अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए ब्लू लाइन से फॉलो करते हैं. तो ये बी से सी जा रहा है एंड एग्जैक्टली ये भी मैच कर रहा है. स्टूडेंट्स देखें ये वाला पॉइंट कोऑर्डिनेट होगा क्योंकि अगर हम ए बी सी देखें ब्लू कलर में देखें ट्राइंगल को, तो ए बी और बी सी बिल्कुल आइसोलेस बन रहे हैं. एग्जैक्टली सेम डिस्टेंस आ रहा है. इसको चेक करें तो ये 4 यूनिट्स है, यहाँ पर 5 यूनिट्स और यहाँ पर भी ये 5 यूनिट्स हैं. तो एग्जैक्टली ये पाइथागोरस बन जाएगा सेम. तो सेकंड कोऑर्डिनेट हमारा सर ये वाला हो जाएगा 6,1। तो नेक्स्ट आपको देखने की फिर जरूरत ही नहीं है। ठीक है, एवरीवन गॉट दिस? क्लियर हो गई बात गाइस? So 6,1 will be the answer and -2, -1 will be the answer here. आप फिर भी ये अपनी अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए, अपनी सेटिस्फैक्शन के लिए मेक श्योर स्टूडेंट आप ये भी ट्राई करें और देखें कि करेक्ट आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा। तो रेड वाला फॉलो करेगा और ब्लू वाला फॉलो करेगा तो यू विल गेट एन आइडिया। ओके, देन वी हैव टू फाइंड द कॉलम वेक्टर ए बी। होप देयर इज नो डाउट इन दिस। ऐसे क्वेश्चन भी टेस्ट हो सकते हैं स्टूडेंट्स वेक्टर्स पर। ए बी वेक्टर वी हैव टू फाइंड। सो ए बी वेक्टर इज बेसिकली सिंपल, पोजीशन वेक्टर ऑफ ओ बी माइनस पोजीशन वेक्टर ऑफ ओ ए। तो ये हो जाएगा सर ओ बी के वेक्टर क्या कोऑर्डिनेट्स क्या है? बी के कोऑर्डिनेट्स हैं सर 1,4। सो बी कोऑर्डिनेट्स आर 1,4। तो कॉलम वेक्टर में हो जाएगा एक्स ऑन द वन, एक्स इज ऑन द, एक्स इज a हायर वैल्यू और वाई इज द लोअर वैल्यू। एंड ओ ए क्या हो जाएगा स्टूडेंट्स? -4,1। ओके, सो -4 अलग डाउन वेक्टर को ऐसे रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, एक्स यहाँ पर और वाई बिलो। तो ये आंसर आ जाना चाहिए 1 -4 will be -4 will become +5। 4 -1 is 3 आंसर। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, सर ये कॉलम वेक्टर आ गया फॉर 1 मार्क, वेरी सिंपल। हमारा कॉलम वेक्टर आ गया 5/3। देन दे आर सेइंग कि वी हैव टू फाइंड द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ डी बी वेक्टर। दिस थिंग इज कॉल्ड मैग्नीट्यूड स्टूडेंट। सो वी हैव टू फाइंड द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ डी बी वेक्टर which is basically a is the midpoint of the line db. Very careful, very important, follow carefully students। a जो है वो मिड पॉइंट है ऑफ द लाइन db का। तो हम एग्जाम ग्रिड पे देखेंगे, वेक्टर की ग्रिड पे देखेंगे। वो ये कह रहे हैं सर कि a जो है, ग्रीन कलर में फॉलो करेगा स्टूडेंट्स, a जो है वो मिड पॉइंट है। a हमारा यहाँ पर है, ए इज द मिड पॉइंट ऑफ द लाइन बी डी। सो कॉमन सेंस ये कहता है स्टूडेंट्स के बी यहाँ पर है सर, ब्लैक लाइन फॉलो करिएगा स्टूडेंट्स। सर बी यहाँ पर है और ए जो है वो इसका मिड पॉइंट है, बी यहाँ पर है। सो इसका मतलब ये लाइन आगे जा रही होगी, डी कहीं आगे होगा। सो इमेजिनेशन आपने यूज करते हुए ड्रॉ करना है कि डी तकरीबन यहाँ पर होगा, क्योंकि क्योंकि ये सर बी है और ये डी है, तब जाके ए जो है वो मिड पॉइंट आएगा। अंडरस्टैंडिंग स्टूडेंट्स? बहुत ही टेक्निकल सवाल है, लगता है इजी है, 2-3 मार्क्स के लिए क्वेश्चन है, पहले आपने अंडरस्टैंड करना पड़ेगा एग्जाम पेपर में। तो ऐसे ट्रिकी क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं। ये ट्रिकी इसलिए बिकॉज इसमें थिंकिंग स्किल्स रिक्वायर्ड है, आपने सोच के आंसर करना है कि डी भी। तो अब डी फाइंड कैसे करेंगे? डी फाइंड करने की जरूरत नहीं है, व्हाट वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि वो बता रहे हैं द एग्जामिनर इज टेलिंग देमसेल्व्स कि ए इज द मिड पॉइंट और बी से हमने डी जाना है सर। तो बी डी का हमने मैग्नीट्यूड फाइंड करना है। तो सर इट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम, हम क्या करेंगे स्टूडेंट्स, क्योंकि वो मिड पॉइंट है तो हम बेसिकली सर ए बी का मैग्नीट्यूड फाइंड कर लेते हैं स्टूडेंट्स। सर ए बी का मैग्नीट्यूड फाइंड कर लें, दैट विल बी 5 स्क्वायर 25 + 3 स्क्वायर स्क्वायर रूट। तो ये स्क्वायर रूट ए बी का आ गया। इतना डिस्टेंस जो है फॉलो करेगा हाईलाइटर में स्टूडेंट्स, इतना डिस्टेंस जो है वो स्क्वायर रूट 34 है। क्योंकि ए मिड पॉइंट है सर तो यू कैन क्लियरली से कि इसका डबल हो जाएगा, इसका 2 टाइम्स अप हो जाएगा, यहाँ पर भी सेम डिस्टेंस होगा। ऑल आई राइट इट डाउन एज वेल। सर ये स्क्वायर रूट 34 है तो ये भी सर स्क्वायर रूट 34 होगा। स्टूडेंट्स गेटिंग इट? सो इट विल बी 2 टाइम्स ऑफ स्क्वायर रूट। एवरीवन गेटिंग इट? तो ये लास्ट स्टेप, इसका 3 मार्क्स आपको इसलिए अचीव हो जाएंगे। 2 टाइम्स ऑफ स्क्वायर रूट 34 हो जाएगा। 25 + 9 इज 34। सो 2 टाइम्स ऑफ स्क्वायर रूट 34 कर लें इन डेसिमल्स। तो आई एम गेटिंग स्टूडेंट 11.6619। सो 11.66 ही ले लेते हैं, दैट इज द मैग्नीट्यूड स्टूडेंट्स। 11.66 लिख दें या 1 डेसिमल प्लेस आप लिख सकती हैं 11.7 एज वेल। हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स गॉट दिस? ये क्लियर हो गया स्टूडेंट्स? वेरी
Yes,
इंपॉर्टेंट
sir.
पॉइंट है कि वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि डबल हो जाएगा, दैट इज हाउ इट्स गोइंग टू बी। ओके, सो ये 11.66 हो जाएगा, दैट विल बी द आंसर हियर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन। ओके, सो ये वेक्टर्स हो गया। वी हैव वन मोर पार्ट ऑफ वेक्टर्स बट दिस पेज इज डन, सो आई गिव यू couple of seconds to try to have an idea about this question number 7. Okay, next we are talking about this part B, that is basically sir the equation of the line P. So it's still vectors going on, but second part is basically coordinate geometry. Okay students, so that is basically coordinate geometry being tested here now. So we have coordinate geometry being tested sir, and it will be coordinate geometry here being tested. So equation of the line P is y is equals to 4x minus 3। इक्वेशन ऑफ द लाइन पी, मेक श्योर आप इंफॉर्मेशन नोट डाउन कर लें। इक्वेशन ऑफ द लाइन पी है ये, दिस इज सर इक्वेशन ऑफ द लाइन पी, दैट इज 4x minus 3। and they are saying that line L is perpendicular to line P. So line L is basically perpendicular टू द लाइन पी, ओके। क्योंकि लाइन एल जो है वो परपेंडिकुलर है, तो परपेंडिकुलर में आपको कॉन्सेप्ट पता होना चाहिए कि जो ग्रेडियंट वन होता है इनटू द ग्रेडियंट ऑफ टू विल बी इक्वल्स टू -1। तो जो लाइन पी का ग्रेडियंट है वो रेसिप्रोकल होके बन जाएगा। सो यू कैन इजिली फाइंड आउट द ग्रेडियंट ऑफ लाइन एल विल बी, अगर हम बात करें स्टूडेंट्स, सो द ग्रेडियंट ऑफ लाइन एल विल बी, gradient of line L will be it will be simple 1/4 with the negative value, okay। so 4 जो है वहां जाके डिवाइड हो जाएगा, तो -1/4 हो जाएगा, ऑपोजिट हो जाता है, 4/1 है तो वो रेसिप्रोकल हो जाएगा स्टूडेंट्स, सॉरी, 4/1 जो है वो 1/4 हो जाएगा और नेगेटिव साइन आ जाएगा, प्लस की जगह नेगेटिव चेंज हो जाएगा, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट विल बी, क्या हम इसको फिर डिस्कस कर लेंगे कि सर ये लाइन एल जो है वो पास हो रही है थ्रू द पॉइंट्स 6,4, लाइन एल जो हो रही है वो इस पॉइंट के थ्रू पास हो रही है, तो हम बेसिकली इसकी इक्वेशन फॉर्म कर सकते हैं। एज आई सेड, जब इन्फॉर्मेशन ज़्यादा हो आप स्टेप बाय स्टेप लेके चलें स्टूडेंट्स। तो इट विल बी सर y is equals to mx plus c, ये हो जाएगा सर y is equals to mx plus c, y is basically 4, m is basically 6 sir, and x is basically, sorry, m is basically -1/4 and x is basically 6 times of plus c। आप पहले जो है वो कांस्टेंट फाइंड कर लें, तो इट विल बी 4 is equals to -2 3s are 6 and 2 2s are 4 प्लस सी, तो ये आ जाएगा सर सी वैल्यू विल बी इक्वल्स टू 4 + 1.5 दैट इज 5.5, दैट इज सी वैल्यू इज कमिंग 5.5 सर। so here we go students, और 11/2 ले लेते हैं, बेहतर है। Let's do 11/2। So we have got the equation sir now after doing this, because there is 4 marks, so very important that this is going to be sir 11/2, which is basically the y-intercept, that is the c value, okay, 11/2, that is the y-intercept c value। So what we got the equation as y is equals to mx plus c -1/4x plus 11/2। So we got this equation students, that is -1/4x plus 1/4x plus 11/2। And what we need to understand here, that it will be very important and crystal to understand here कि हमें अभी अभी भी जो फाइंड करना है वो बेसिकली क्या है, कि सर वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट बेसिकली द कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ द पॉइंट, we have to find the coordinates, we have to find the coordinates of the points where line L crosses the x-axis, okay, so we have to find the coordinates of the point where the line L crosses the x-axis। So when we talk about the x-axis, y is basically 0, okay, when we talk about the x-axis, y will equals to 0। So here we go sir, we'll have to make y 0 to get the answer for the coordinates, okay। So it will be very simple, y value will be 0 where x crosses, x-axis being crossed, so y will be 0 and then you solve it, so take out the LCM, okay, so it will be, or you can just do it in the decimal, that is -0.25x, this is sir -0.25x plus 5.5, so it will be simple sir, 5.5 goes there, so -5.5 divided by -0.25x, it will be x is equals to -5.5 divided by -0.25, which will be giving the case as 22, okay, so we are getting x is equals to 22, so x is equals to 22 is what value we are getting, so 22 comma 0, that will be the case here, okay, and which will get 4 marks as well, okay, understood, got it? So almost we can say that we have done question number 7 is done, which is almost 70% of the paper is solved now, okay, 70% almost is solved. Getting it clear with me? Part B, got it guys, clear, sure about it? So I think we'll stop here, and the remaining question number 8, 9, 10, 11 we'll do in the next class, so that we can, because there is mensuration question very important, as well as there is a word problem, there is a bearing question very important, so I would like to focus more time on those questions as well, so we can continue. We have done a lot of questions, so better to revise this for the moment, and we can continue this in the next session as well. Almost 70% of the paper is done, or 65%. So I think that's good. So make sure revise, and any questions can be asked. Thank you. Take care. Good luck. Bye.